Hello, welcome to part two. Just to reiterate, Gray's Hockey, they are our sponsor. Gray's Hockey, Gray Nichols, Gilbert. Let me know if you want a discount code, 15% off. Just put a comment in. As soon as I get that through, we're cooking with gas. Good news is that I think a lot of the pupils watching this, you're going to be using a class whiz, and the latest one's brilliant. I remember like in the old days, like the older class whizzes, you could put a number on the answer line. So for example, we can put 28 and then hit equals, and then it will appear as 28, and then you'd hit shift fact and then maybe equals or whatever. But it was like the button that looked like that, and then that would convert 28 into a product of its primes. Now the new class whiz, the FX85 GT, is even easier. So you just put your answer onto the answer line, so 28, then hit execute. So I'm just going to type it like this: 28, execute, and then you click format, and then you want prime factor, and it does it all for you. So 28 is 2 squared times 7. 42 is 2 times 3 times 7. And then 63 is 3 squared times 7. Done. Right, the lowest common multiple is different to the highest common factor. So the lowest common multiple, if we had three numbers, it would be all the numbers that you see in the Venn diagram. I'm not going to draw the Venn diagram because actually what I can do is you take the highest powers from each of the individual numbers that you can see. So from the 2's, the highest power we can see is the 2 squared. From the 3's, the highest power we can see is the 3 squared. And then we've got a 7 on all of the numbers. We don't have a 5, we don't have an 11, so we don't have to include any more numbers. And then just to ensure that we've got the right answer, put it into my calculator, it gives me 252. And then if you want to just double check, you can divide by 28, divide by 42, divide by 63. All of them have whole number answers. So that means that that's going to work. Question 7, done. Okay, question 8. Table gives information about the average house prices in 2018 and 2019. Work out the percentage increase in the average house price. So it's going to be the difference over 314 times by 100. So 231776 take away 228314. Put it in the calc. Make sure there's nothing in there to begin with. 231776 take away 228314 is 3,462. 3462. We then divide it by that original amount, times it by 100, and that's an increase, one decimal place. It was 1.51633, so it's 1.52. So we're rounding that one up. One decimal place, moron, just 1.5. Don't need to do anything more with that. Okay, the average house price in 2019 was 7.7% greater than the average house price of 2017. That means that if you had the house price of 2017 and you multiplied it by 1.077, you would get the house price of 2019, which is 231776. We can therefore reverse that process by dividing that number. 231776 divided by 1.077. That gives me 215,205.1996. Why does it want three significant figures? I do not know. That means that because that's significant, that's significant, that's significant. We are rounding this to the nearest thousand. 215. Big error that people make is they finish it there. That's not the end because you've significantly changed the value of the number there. We put the zeros in and it's 215,000. Question 9, always love this. This is it's an important one to be able to calculate. So the frequency table gives information about the number of points scored per player. 4 marks, stingy. I think it should be 5 because we've got a missing value. Right, the mean number of points scored is 2. we need to know the total points scored. So that's 0, 17, 16, sadly 3x, we've got a bit of working out there, and 44. So that's the number of points times by the frequency. Okay, add them all up. 44 plus 16 plus 17 is 77. So 3x plus 77. And then we'd have to divide that by the frequency. So we've got 13 plus 17 plus 8 plus 11, 49 plus x, or x plus 49. And that's going to equal 2. Now, we then have an equation. We can start solving it. The first thing we do is we just multiply by the denominator. So 2x plus 49. Next, we expand it out. 2x plus 98. And 3x will equal 2x plus 98 take away 77 is 21. Take away x on both sides, or 2x on both sides, and we get x is 21. Jobs are good. Question 10. So again, it's a nasty one. They've not given you whole numbers, but if I've got equation 1 and equation 2, I'm going to multiply this one by 2, giving me 6x plus 10y is equal to 6.2. Equation 2 is 6x plus 3y equals 3.75. That one doesn't change. And then if I do the top one, take away the bottom one, we get 7y equals 6.2, take away 3.75, format decimal, 2.45, and then if we divide it by 7, oh, give it to me as a decimal. I want to go back to my other calculator. 0.35. We then substitute that in. So x is going to be 5 lots of 0.35 equals 3.1. 3x plus 1.75 is equal to 3.1. 3x is equal to 3.1, take away 1.75. Oh, give it to me as a decimal. 1.35 x equals, and we just divide that by 3. If you know how to default the format to be decimal, I'd be so happy. Just let me know in the comments. But that is 0.45. Now this is normally where I'd say we're done, but actually there's another question in this one. Oh, and it's shapy, lovely. Okay, show that x is equal to y. Fabulous. So it's a 10-sided polygon. 360 divided by 10 is 36. That gives me the exterior angle. Therefore, the interior is 180 take away 36. 180 take away, I think it's 144 it is. So 144. So in here, you've got 144, 144, 144, and that is also going to be x. So in this left-hand side, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-sided shape. 180 times by 5 minus 2. 180 times by 3 is 540. And then 540 take away 3 lots of 144 will equal the 2x. 144 times 3, 540 take away the answer, 108. And then we divide it by 2, giving us 54 equals x. Now I need to do a similar thing and work out y. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-sided shape. We've got 144, 144. Oh, I don't want to do it that way. Because I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. It's not going to be the same as y. Too many unknowns. So let's just go to A, B, C, D. In A, B, C, D, we've got 144, 144 in a quadrilateral. So I'm going to call that angle Z, which makes that angle Z as well. So 2Z will equal 360, take away 2 lots of 144. 2Z will equal 360, take away 288. 72. Z will equal 36. And now x plus y plus z equals 144, because it's the interior angle of that decagon. We're going to do 54 plus y plus 36 equals 144. Y plus, that's 90. Unbelievable. Y equals 54, and therefore y is equal to x, or x is equal to y, because they're both 54. Okay, that is the paper done. Good luck for your exams. Spread the word of the channel, and I'll see you at our next paper. Bye-bye.